Grand Rising. This is Whitney the Advocate. I'm just a mother out here advocating for two of her sunshines who were recently diagnosed with autism. I have some healthy tips, some cool tips that worked for myself, as I'm hoping that it works for you and your household. We already know that some of these waiting lists and resources can be such a long thing to wait for, so why do we have to wait to implement those things in our household as we speak? So I'm hoping that some of the things that I share can be beneficial to you. Some of these are our weaknesses, and actually some of these are our strengths. This particular subject that I chose today was brushing our teeth. This was actually a very positive thing, a very strengthful thing in our household. So this didn't affect my household. I can tell you that what I first started to do is when my boys began to first get teeth, I brought the little rubber thing you put on your finger, you put the little children's toothpaste on there and just rubbing their teeth just to get them familiarized, with brushing their teeth. They also have the kits, like I say, where it goes in stages, maybe like I think 3 stages or so. So as they got older, their teeth, toothbrush would change as they were transitioning their stages. I also would buy little toddler toothbrushes and let them just play with it, whether they're putting it in their mouth, they're spitting it out, just playing with it on the floor, whatever. I just allowed them to just play with it as babies. Now, I do still buy toddler toothbrushes. So they might have like a family pack of them that's like 6 in a pack, maybe 10. Some of them come in characters, bright colors. For me, I thought bright colors would be really intriguing for children. It will help them encourage them. And it just gives them an option to, pick things, make choices. So it's not just helping them brush their teeth, but allows them to make decisions. I kind of made like a game, make it fun, and sometimes children don't want to have that boring old lesson, just like we get bored with some teachers who just, we have a teacher to put a little emphasis, a little coolness behind it. It makes you more intrigued with the actual lesson, and that's what I did. So my boys, we change our toothbrush, I say like every other month, and they pick whatever color they want. So it's exciting for them. And let me check my notes because I'm a note taker. Let's see. Yeah, they picked their colors. I can say this too, not to change the subject. I also began to take them to the dentist when they were 1 year old. So when more of the teeth began to develop, and although he was not actually like doing anything specifically, but just so they can get more familiarized with the dentist itself and the concept of that. Now I can say we are like years down the line from our dentist, and we still struggle with the actual care of our dentist, but they are beginning to warm up to him and what it's all about. Now he's cool about it because he actually is like, very communicative with the children, hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to check, open up your mouth, smile for me, those kind of things. And then sometimes I have to actually engage in the actual process because, I guess I'm mom and they just, rather me do it, they may be more comfortable. So we don't overdo it. We're not here to, make them have triggers and things like that, So I can tell you that's one of our struggles, and I will be discussing that in a different video. But question, what are some of your struggles with your kids or your child when it comes to brushing your teeth? What is it that your child does? Are they overstimulated? Are they having a meltdown? What is it that they're doing? Maybe it's something I can also like share with you. Just because it's not one of our issues in the household, maybe it's something else I can share. Maybe other parents have some cool, healthy tips that can be beneficial too. We're a community, so I'm all for sharing. The more the merrier. That's just for me. But what I also began to do was with the kids, I let them watch me brush my teeth. And with them watching me brush my teeth, I make little funny faces and, just to engage with them so they can say, oh, okay, I want to do it too. And with that being said, I then began to brush their teeth. Now, I do not, to this day, give them toothpaste because regardless if your child is on the spectrum or not, a child is going to be a child and they want to explore. So for me, I still put the toothpaste on their toothbrush because there is no way that I'm going to allow them to be like Picasso in there with toothpaste, okay? So I still put toothpaste in their toothbrush, and I actually brush their teeth first. And I make like little dance moves and things like that sometimes, just like I say, to make it fun. And I brush their teeth first, and then I actually allow them to brush their teeth afterwards, just so they can feel like, you know, a bigger boy, you know, and or a big girl. I don't have a daughter, but it doesn't matter, you know. You just insert your child's name, however, you get my point. So yes, my children, I brush their teeth first in the morning time. That's our usual morning routine. I brush their teeth first in the morning. They brush them after myself. Now at nighttime, I allow them to brush their teeth solely by themselves. But naturally, I'm there. And I'm like, okay, guys, you did an awesome job. Or if I feel like they're maybe missing a spot or an area, I say, hey, guys. Or, hey, you know, I need you to go back in the back and brush your teeth a little bit more. Or smile and say cheese and, you know, brush your teeth. Hey, don't forget to spit out the toothpaste. Don't forget to pull out your tongue and go, and, you know, brush your teeth. So, you know, they're really cool about it. Like I say, they dance. I make little funny faces sometimes, but honestly, I made a song. I actually came up with a song. I mean, it's just something that just randomly came out of my brain like a couple years ago, and I was just like, I brush my teeth, I brush my teeth, 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 teeth. I brush my teeth, I brush my teeth, 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 teeth. You know, and they just go crazy over it, you know, and they just really be like dancing and things like that. So it's cool. And it helps. Now I can say is come up with your own video. I mean, your own song, excuse me. And if you don't have that skill as far as like coming up with kind of songs like that, I get it, you know. I'm actually going to be sharing 2 other songs I found on social media, and I thought they were really cool. So I was like, oh, this is perfect for someone else, you know. Shoot, I wish I saw this song, but you know, they like our song and I love it. They like it, I love it. So it worked. Let me see. I just want to make sure that, you know, with my notes that I didn't forget anything. But yeah, just patience. Yes, patience. And you have to really be like really hands-on with some of these things. And granted, things may not work overnight. It takes time and patience. And like I say, let them see you brush your teeth. Let them see someone else in the household brush their teeth. Remember, you can always get your whole household engaged in this whole concept so that you don't have that burnout. We're not here to burn you out. I don't want to be burned out. Shoot, you know, but there's sometimes I'm like, hey, mom can't make it to the bathroom tonight so that you can brush your teeth. I'm going to ask your brother if he could, you know, help you with this, you know. And like I say, it'll be him brushing his teeth first, same thing, and then they brush their teeth afterwards. Or if it's in the morning time, vice versa, morning or night, you get my point. Or if not, I might get one of my sons to be there while they're brushing their teeth at nighttime. You know, it works. Like I say, it's a community thing. A community helps raise your children. And so this is my community. It works for us. I hope it works for you. Again, you may not have a child, and your child doesn't have to be on the spectrum to use these same concepts either, you know. And if my content isn't for you in a sense of because you don't have children, they're older, you might have grandchildren, share this with your family, your friends. Listen, the more the merrier. I'm all for it. And again, reach back out to me. Tell me some things that you did. What did you do in your household for your child to actually brush their teeth? Or what are your struggle areas? You know, like I say, I might not have the answer, but guess what? Someone else in the community just might have an answer. Again, I'm Whitney the Advocate. I'm just here to, you know, support my 2 sunshines who are on the spectrum. And I'm just here to pass on some healthy tips. I appreciate your time and your patience. Thank you.